Vitamin D, one of our essential vitamins, however one many are deficient in, particularly athletes. A recent meta-analysis done involving over 2,300 athletes found that 56% of them had inadequate levels of vitamin D. This is potentially because they may train indoors or early mornings or evenings, the use of sunscreen, or even the particular climate that they train in. Another reason that this makes sense and is applicable just to everyday people that exercise is that if you go to the gym or have already done a workout for the day, which most of the time is indoors, you don't feel the need as much to go out in the sun later for a walk or a run or whatever it is. This could even be a subconscious decision just to want to stay inside and relax after already doing your hard work for the day. Now, not having optimal vitamin D status will also have a huge hindrance on your performance as well, as it's linked to an increase in acute illness, inflammatory injury, stress fractures, muscle pain, weakness, and even suboptimal muscle performance. On the other hand, having adequate levels of vitamin D is important for so many things such as bone health, immune function, and muscle growth. It also helps with heaps of repair processes, including anti-aging. A study involving over 2,100 twins showed that those with the lowest vitamin D levels had shorter telomeres, which corresponded on average to 5 years worth of aging. Now, as you can see here from the study, the lower the serum vitamin D, the shorter the telomere length. Now, shortening of telomeres naturally happens with age and is accelerated by inflammation and DNA damage. However, vitamin D slows this telomere shortening through its DNA repair and anti-inflammatory capabilities. Having adequate vitamin D status will also have a huge impact on your exercise performance as well. Now, multiple studies here show that vitamin D supplementation is linked to improvements in muscular strength, sprinting ability, aerobic capacity, lactate threshold, maximal heart rate, and other performance benefits. One of the mechanisms explaining this is that vitamin D induces myogenesis and muscle protein synthesis, causing an increase in your fast twitch or type 2 muscle fibers. This is responsible for high power output, fast muscle contraction, and muscle development. So it's very important you're getting adequate levels of vitamin D. Now, you can get it through food sources, the most prominent being fish, so something like salmon. However, you can get it through other food sources like egg yolks or fortified milk, cereal, and orange juice that will also get you a bit. However, regular consumption of these vitamin D containing foods alone will not likely be enough to provide you with sufficient levels, as the most plentiful source comes from the sun. You could even consider supplementation as well if you need, however the sun is definitely your best, easiest, and cheapest option. Now, the sweet spot for vitamin D is between 30 to 80 nanograms per mil. However, you can't really measure this on yourself unless you do blood work, so just get out in the sun as often as you can. Now, the recommended time to spend in the sun varies from state to state if you are here in Australia, and also depends on the season as well, but this is just from the Osteoporosis Australia's website to use as a general guide. So go outside, go for a walk, listen to music, or whatever you have to do just to get out in the sun, not only for your exercise performance, but for an array of other health benefits as well.